If you are rewatching this stream, you're going to want to stick around. If you are watching it live, you will also want to stick around. As you can see from the title and the description, the Hardy Games is returning. And this stream is a question and answers about this, but also if nobody has any questions, it will just be a short explanation about what is going to happen. So, the main plan is that I will begin doing the Hardy Games polls soon, but some of the people who entered back when the Hardy Games first started may no longer have their channels existed, or they might change their name, which mean it is going to be pretty hard to find them. So this is where new people can enter. If I cannot find any specific channel who entered originally, then any of you guys who comment on this stream or somewhere else where I can find it easily will have a chance to replace them in the Hardy Games as a tribute, whatever position they were in. I suppose you can replace them from that position, because quite a few people who watch this channel now didn't back then when the Hardy Games first started and probably want to join. So that's that for the polls. I will start posting the polls probably once a week, every Saturday probably, so look out for them. And the way it's going to work, which has been explained in previous videos, but I will explain it again, is that basically if the percentage that you get on the poll will not determine who wins. It will just make it you more likely. So I'm going to do a random like number generator, probably something like that, out of 100 or something similar to that. And whatever percent you got is like how many numbers that you can get. So say you got 50% of the votes, then that means if the numbers 1 to 50 came out, then that would mean you would win. But nobody actually will see that, so no one will know if they won or not, which makes them give them a lot more like an actual reason to watch the episodes, because a lot of people don't really have much reason to watch the episodes because they already know who won. So that it was kind of pointless. And it will be the same for the next people in like along the line. Like, so if you came second, maybe finishing on about 23% or something, then you get the random numbers 51 to 24. So that's how the deciding is going to work, but no one will actually know. And I'm gonna probably cut out a lot of the intro and outro which it had, so the episodes will be quite a bit shorter. Like maybe how episode 4 was, like just a short fight scene with a short intro and a short outro, because I usually said like this person won the Hardy Games or this episode, but it is kind of pretty obvious who won when you see it's pretty obvious who won because they're dead. So that's how the episodes are going to be made, but also they will not come out very often, so it just depends how many that I make. I could make, I don't know how many I'll make, like how often I'll make them, but I probably will make maybe 10 or probably about 10 episodes. I'll animate all 10, schedule them all, and they won't actually become public until I decide. So till I've animated all 10 or similar to that. So the plan for that is pretty simple. And now for the way that you can get in. Nobody has joined yet, which is pretty surprising, but never mind. So this is mostly for people who are rewatching it to enter the Hardy Games again. So the way that you can enter is by commenting on this stream, or perhaps through I might do a community post soon, but I want to be able to access all of the entries in one go. So maybe I will just say that you have to join like my Patreon for free or something, so I can keep track of who has entered and who hasn't. So that's how the entry will work. So I'll probably make a post in a few days to show who has entered, and as I said before, I'm going to make it so that anyone who joins will replace the person. There won't be extra spots added, they'll just replace whoever didn't whoever's deleted their channel or changed their name or similar. So that is how that's going to work. So if you want to join, just be sure to join my Patreon. It's linked on my homepage, and it is pretty easy to find. It is free, so do not worry about that. Just go onto that and you can join that for free, and then if you let me know, that you've joined, then I will know. So I'll remember to put you into the episodes. So now it is time to wait a moment. So is nobody actually alive? Is anybody here? Yes or no? Because it is Multiversal Stop Motions. Hello. I kind of thought that the stream wasn't working or something. So I do not believe that you entered the Hardy Games originally, because I don't think you've been around my channel for that long. So this is now your chance to. Why is my name blue? You're a moderator. Like you means you can just you pop out. It's because what's called I was putting people who are usually on my streams as moderators, because I had a bunch of people who were moderators who didn't even watch my streams very often, but you join a lot of them, so I put you as the moderator. So your name's blue, so you stand out. So yeah, if you don't think you joined the Hardy Games originally, I'm pretty sure. So next, I will replace you in some episode. I don't even know if you've seen it, the Hardy Games. I might have quit them before you even started watching my channel. I don't know, but as I said, for the first 8 minutes, or maybe I'll just restate it so that you know. I'm going to be starting up again, so I'm going to be doing the polls once a week, and some of the people who entered the polls originally have changed their names for their channel or just deleted the channel, so I can't find them and put them in the poll, which means that I'm going to replace other people into the polls, like people who want to, which is where we're going to get wild cards, and they will be replaced in the poll and put into the same position that the other person was supposed to be. And then how the actual scoring is going to work. So originally, whoever got the most percentage survived the longest, and then whoever got the second most survived the second longest, and so on. But now, because the way it is like that, it means that people can tell before they even watch the episode that because this guy got the most votes, they're going to win, which means most people didn't really watch them anyway. So instead, it's going to be, I've already made an update video about this a while ago, but then I stopped doing it anyway. The thing also, I need to figure something out about the percentage as well, because most people were just going by profile picture. Like, I've never had a Star Wars profile picture. Got you saw the video, okay? Yeah. So, whoever if you, I don't know if I actually explained it properly in the video. So if you got, say you got 50% of the votes, I'll do a random number generator out of 100. If you got 50 of the votes, then that means numbers 1 to 50 or to 49, whichever one's 50 to 49. If any of those got, that means you win. And then say you got 25 votes, the second person got 25 votes, that means numbers 50 to 75 would win. So there's actually, even though if you got the least amount of votes, there's still a chance of you winning. But because I'm doing it with like a number generator, people won't be able to know who won without actually watching the video, which is the main thing that I want to do. So if you want to join, then you can go on this stream like later on today or tomorrow or something and just comment on it, or you could join my Patreon for free. It's linked to my channel. That's just easier way so I can actually find you without forgetting, because a lot of people usually enter, so I could forget about some people. Yeah, so if you do that, then I'll probably remember you. I'll probably remember you anyway, but yeah, if you want to do that, just let me know. You can do that. It should work either way, but both ways are okay. But yeah, commenting on. So yeah, also when I start animating the episodes, I'm not going to publish them straight away as I did before. I'm going to just like maybe get 10 episodes ready, and then I'll make like probably a trailer for this season or section or something. Then after that, I will post them at a specific time. Say Monday. No, not Monday. What am I about? Yeah, once a week probably, so that they're always coming out consistently. And even if I can't make one after that, it won't matter, because the episodes will still be coming out. So yeah, that's how that is going to work. And I forgot what else I was going to say, but the last episode that I did was 21, and there's about 75 episodes right now. So 75 will take a while to do, but I don't know if I'll finish it or not. I just decided to continue it as a series, and this stream is not technically. The stream is early, as in I'm not going to actually start continuing for a while. So yeah, originally, so there's about 74 or 73 episodes, I think, and that's 4 people in each episode. So yeah, a lot of people entered originally, which is why I didn't finish it, because there were so many people, and I didn't even get like probably a third or a fourth of the people who entered because I couldn't find them all. And yeah, so literally, there's probably about 75 times 4 is 300. So there's probably about 400 people who entered the Hardy Games originally. But at this point, there's about, I've done 20 episodes, so that's 80 people who've already gone. So there's 220 contestants remaining who I actually remember to get in. Maybe 20 or 30 of those people I won't be able to find, at least. There's usually like one person per episode who I can't find, because all I have to find them is their name or what their name was a year and a half ago. So if they've changed by then or quit, then it will be a lot harder to find them. So yeah, that's all I really have for that. But there's also a lot of people who have asked to be a wildcards a long time ago, but I never added them because I could find people back then because it was more recent. So less people have changed their names, but now I'll have to ask more people to, if they want to be wildcards, because I won't be able to find all the previous ones, half of them probably. don't even watch my channel anymore. So that's, I don't know what I keep saying. So that's why I won't be using previous posts, because I've probably got about, say, 50 people who didn't get put in originally who asked to be a wild card, at least I would say. But finding them is a bit tedious. So if I just have one specific place where I can list everyone who is going to be a wildcard, it is much simpler than just searching through all my old posts, all my videos, and everything else to find specific people. So if you do you have any questions about what's going to happen at Multiversal? It's gonna start probably coming out not for a while, like maybe a few months, because I'm going to make a post, start working on that video next week. Our next post will come out, start working on that video. So it'll have to be at least maybe 11 weeks until the first episode comes out, because I'll have to do 10 posts, 10 videos, and it'll probably by June or maybe even later. Because I'll make the post, and through the rest of that week I'll start making the video, but I probably won't even finish it within a week unless I make it short. So once I made about 10, I'll start posting them as a season, kind of, and then it'll come out once every Friday at like 6 p.m. or something. That's just made up, like it would be a specific time every single week, so people will expect when they're coming out. And then once that season's over, I'll already be working the next season, because there'll be like 10 weeks worth of episodes coming out already. So that's how that's gonna work. So it's, the problem is my animation setup is pretty crowded, and that's not very good. Like it's I've got my camera on top of it, which I can't really use for stop motion very well because it doesn't plug into stuff. Well, it does, but it doesn't connect very well. And I've got just a bunch of random rubbish. The lighting is just so annoying in a lot of my stop motions, because it just, the lighting settings are just, they look nothing like real life on the device I use for animation, which is just extremely annoying. But I am working on a test stop motion, which is pretty cool, if I do say so myself. I'm trying to download it right now just to showcase. It's all right. See ya. That's fine. I've already explained everything that you need to know, and you don't have any questions, so you don't have to stick around. I'm just gonna work on downloading a stop motion at the minute for a green screen test. So it's a bit laggy. Okay, bye. But it's a ghost. After watching a couple of Brotherhood Workshops stop motions, I have been trying to come up with a way to make ghosts. So first things first, I did some green screen stuff. Let me just upload the green screen to the yep. So there is a green screen test, which the lighting was rather not very good. But so I had to animate a guy against a green screen, mask out some stuff, and then, so originally it was my character with a rig flying in front of a green screen. So now I've masked out, so it's just my character flying in front of a green screen without the rig, which is pretty laggy, and it doesn't really make any sense at all if you're just watching it like that. But the stop motion I've removed the green screen and updated the what's it called? Edited the character to make him look more ghost-like. There are a couple of different filters that I'm working on adding to him. There are some things I can't figure out, like how to blur the character, but not the set, which is kind of difficult. Yeah, if anybody else who is here has any questions about the Hardy games or wants to join or wants to know when it's happening, just pop it down in the comments and I will explain all. In the meantime, I will be showing this ghost test. I'm going to be making a tutorial video on how to Hello Crazy Boy 608. Do I think now this one stumped me. I think there's a like a 50 or 60% chance that you did enter the Hardy games. I think you did, but my memory, yeah, you are in. Okay, yeah. So yeah, but I don't think your episode's gone yet because I do not remember animating a penguin, and I think I would remember something like that. But I'm already in the Hardy games. So Ratchet Zilla, yeah, your episode has already gone, but you won your episode, didn't you? So that means I need to figure out some kind of way to make these episodes go through quicker without just neglecting all the other tributes, because it's going to take a while to get to round 2, which is what you're in. Like I might maybe start. I'm thinking. No, I don't really know. I could start posting the next round as well as the first round, but it wouldn't really work very well if I did do it like that. So yeah, what's going to happen is I'm going to animate maybe 10 episodes and 10 posts, so they're going to be coming out maybe I'll start probably posting them next Saturday, once a week, and I'll start animating them 1 episode a week, hopefully. So then in about maybe 5-10 weeks, the Hardy Games episodes will start coming out consistently every single week for 10 weeks straight. It's going to be like a new series. What's the word I'm going for? A new it's going to be called like Series 2 or something. So yeah, that's going to be coming out. It's going to take a while to get ready, but you've probably already seen the different posts of quitting it. So I don't know how long it's going to take me to work, because as I was talking about before people joined, my animation setup is not very good right now. And this is the clip that I was working on right now. I'll show everybody that. It's green screen test, and I'm going to be showing you. So there's one thing you'll notice here is that it's clearly already been edited because my character's floating against the green screen. But that was just to make it easier to make it screen out, go out. So yeah, I'm going to export this at low quality because I want it to come out quickly. So yeah, then I'll show everybody what it looks like afterwards. It is a tutorial that I'm going to make soon. So if you want to know how to make stop motions like the following, then you're going to want to check that tutorial out when it comes. It's going to be 2 similar tutorials, but not the same. And they will come. Let me just give me a minute for the animation to load. Wow, that was so quick. My videos usually take an hour, no, probably 10 minutes to just download, because I export them at 4K, sometimes 60 frames per second, most of the time 30, but still, it's a lot. Okay, I think it's downloading. I can't tell. Yes, and it literally takes up 2 megabytes. Okay, it's downloaded. Let me put it on to. I'm probably gonna have to edit this more. This is just what I was working on yesterday and how much of it is done. It looks pretty cool as far as my stop motions go, but it's uploading right now. So it's the same stop motion you just saw of the guy against the green screen, except the green screen removed and I've added a background. The background is a bit strange because the hazard don't look very realistic, but apart from that, it looks pretty cool. So yeah, the lighting in the background's not the best, but apart from that, it's not bad. So yeah, that's And I used the AI stop motion frame per second smoother to make it look more realistic, which worked pretty well actually, as you can tell from the compared to the original one. Oh, my hamstring just cramped so badly, could barely breathe. Yeah, that's the original one versus the new one. I mean, I know the background's like, I'm trying to figure out a way to blur the actual character, but yeah, it looks pretty realistic. As I said, which you weren't here, but yeah, it's trying to some kind of replication of Brotherhood Workshop ghost effects. Oh, it's painful. But I think I want to figure out how to get some kind of glow on the character, because right now I want to make it transparent, but at the same time visible, and it's not very visible, as you can see. You can't really see him that well. So that's that. And it looks like that there's not many people joining, so I might end early in a minute. So yeah, if you want to if you want to join, so wait, what episode are you in, Crazy Boy? Crazy Boy 608. Yeah, so the new people who want to enter the Hardy Games will have to comment on this stream so they can be replaced, so I can replace them, because otherwise I won't be able to find them. So yeah, what episode are you in? Wondering how long it will take to get your episode. Oh, my hamstring. Yeah. So then, also another way to get selected. What episode are you in? What episode are you in? I don't think it's here anymore, but if you are, that is the question. If you are in an episode, which you said you already were, so it's got to be one. And I do feel like I did animate. I feel like the episode might have already gone, but you definitely weren't a penguin at that point. Maybe it hasn't. Someone similar name might have gone. But yeah, if it hasn't already gone, then what? And even if it has already gone, just what episode were you or are you in? Let me know, unless you don't know. But if you do, just say what episode you're in, because it's pretty smooth. Like, as I said, the AI FPS increaser worked pretty well compared to the original, especially small movements. It works pretty well. You're not gonna is Dummy Gaming not gonna put Dummy Gaming raid? If you won't, then it's not really a raid unless it does. JMation Studios. Hello, how's it going? Yeah, I can show you the thing. I've already showed it a couple of times, but yeah. So you have already gone in an episode against the stop motion Trooper, I think. Well, I think that's his name, and a couple of others. But I think sadly you might have been knocked out. So yeah, you saw that green screen test I just did. Let me just play the next thing. It's a tutorial that comes soon. So yeah, you can see that compared to this. The background needs to be changed and some of the lighting, but yeah, this is just a test. It looks pretty cool. But yeah, that's going to be coming out soon-ish. So yeah, you might, I think, if I remember correctly, you've already been knocked out of the Hardy Games. I don't know if that's true or not, unless you are different JMation Studios, which I don't think you are. But it's going to come back on, say, June 30th, or maybe a bit earlier than that actually, but just look out for the posts coming out every Saturday, or yeah, Saturday, I would say, best day to post them. So yeah. Streams, traveling studs. I think he meant stream, and somehow the S teleported to the end. Traveling studs. I'm assuming you're a Lego. Yeah, looking at your profile picture, it's like upside down Lego man by the looks of it. And I do not think you entered the Hardy games. Oh yeah, Crazy Man. Hey Hardy, I have some feedback on your videos. I would love to see you work on your lighting and make sure your characters are in the focus. Yeah, good feedback, but I can't actually do anything about the focus because that's literally how bad my device is for the focus. But yeah, that is a good point. The lighting on the other hand, as I was saying, I don't really know why it does that. I literally it looks nothing. The lighting that I get in the videos look nothing like what the lighting looks like in real life. So no, I have not. My memory is terrible. I can't remember what I was talking to you about, but I'm assuming that is no, you have not entered the Hardy games. I use a tablet, so yeah, it's not a camera. For my thumbnails on my videos, I use a camera, but it just takes too long to animate otherwise. So wait, traveling studs. No, I have not entered the Hardy games. I'm just going to fill that blank space as if you said that because I'm guessing that's what it was. If you do want to enter the Hardy games, comment on this stream or join my Patreon on for free so that I can find you easier. But yeah, commenting on the stream will still work. I just may or may not remember to find you. So yeah, there's two. You can do it once the stream's over. Comment. What tablet do you use? I use Kindle Fire. I've just used it for so long that I just can't bother to use anything else. There are some like lenses I used to make it high quality, but it's like it can't focus. So yeah, it's not good. But I might start animating properly soon once I've got all the equipment. But right now, I'm just working on the actual smoothness, and my setup right now is not good at all. It's just horrendous. I don't use that because it's just too small. And you know, when you're using phone, it's just you can't check. There's a special feature on that you only really get on tablet when animating is that you can like slide along the bottom and see all the previous frames. How many subs you are on right now, crazy boy? Yeah, you can slide along the bottom and see all the previous frames, which makes it like you can see how that frame fits in with the smoothness, which I like, and you don't get that on phone, so I don't do that. But I might start using a camera and a computer soon enough, so that'll be fine. But this test has still got some brightness to increase, a bit of a blur effect. The background needs to be slightly blurred, but the smoothness is all right. And I don't actually mind that the character's kind of a bit out of focus here. Stop Motion Studio. That's the one that I use because that's just how it started out. Yeah, I don't mind that he's a bit blurry because he's supposed to look like a ghost. And that was why he but the thing is, does anyone have any idea how I could make him have like a glow around him but not affect the rest of the set? I was trying to find a filter that I could add, but I don't know if I can add filters without manual autofocus. Well, that's the thing, as I was saying before. I use manual, but yeah, I use Summer Studio. It's just so simple and easy. Yeah, it is simple. But yeah, I use manual focus. It doesn't have any focus for some reason. So that doesn't really work very well. So I just have to work with it. You can do it in CapCut or stop motion or the effect, because I do use CapCut already for the blur effect, but I don't know how to. There's filters you can add, but I'm pretty sure it affects everything that's layered, and I've got to have all this on the same layer to make it look right. I've got so much stuff on the same layer. I've got the back, got the sky, the base plate with the graveyard, the house, that house, and then the front layer is yeah. But how would I do the effect? Because I don't think there's any way I can just affect the one figure who is standing in front of the camera, because I had to green screen him out first. So it's on the front layer. It's on the front layer in front of everything else. So anything that I add on should affect everything, won't it? I think it will anyway. That's what I thought. There is a lining effect. Where is it called? Yeah, okay, let me open up CapCut for a second and try this out. I have to go. If there's anything I need to know, just put it in the comments. Yeah, okay. Well, it's more like if you have any questions. That goes around the character. How? Okay, wait. I don't actually know if that's. Well, I mean, maybe, but I don't know how to just. Are you sure it will only the one layer? Because I've got one layer in this edit. So I have to make sure that it doesn't. But there is an effect in CapCut which is pretty good, and it is the you might not. The video I made recently was how to smooth double your videos frame per second in one click to go from this, which is pretty low frame per second. It's like 14, I think. So that's not that low, but it kind of looks very glitchy because it's only a few frames. But if you look at the arm movements from that to this here, like, oh, it's okay. You can actually see that the arm movement again. There's some arm movements that are DHSS Smash Bros. Hello. So you didn't enter the Hardy Games either. So you want to comment on the stream once it is over. If it is, well, it will be. But yeah, once the stream ends, if you comment on the stream, then I will enter you in the Hardy Games. Or you could just join my Patreon, which is linked on my channel. It's free for this thing. Don't you change your profile at Christmas? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think I've always done that. I actually do have it on with like. Yeah, okay, wait. Let me go on to CapCut again. So yeah, I'm waiting for this to load, but I've got a bunch of letters. So how did you say? Well, why has this message has been retracted? That wasn't me, was it? Or was it? What? No, what are you on about? Dummy gaming. Yeah. DHSS Smash Bros. Did you mean to do that? Oh, it was that. I don't think it was me. So yeah, I assume that you meant to do that. Yeah, as you can see, to make it look correct, I've got to have background, house, grave, and here. So how do I make it so it only affects the front character? But yeah, DHH Smash Bros. If you're still here and you want to know anything about how, when, or any other thing about the Hardy Games, then let me know. I will just ask the question, as well as Traveling Studs and anybody else. So yeah, I don't know why it was still loading right now, so that's why it doesn't have the effects on him right now. But yeah, once it's fully loaded, I can try out whatever filter. Okay, see ya, Dreamation Studios. Goodbye. The filter, I might be able to make it so it only affects one layer, like a blue blur, because I'm trying to make a like Harry Potter style ghost, like from Lego Harry Potter, rather than green. It's going to be blue and transparent. That's what this effect is for this tutorial in particular. So that will take a minute to load, but it was pretty annoying to animate because I had to mask out everything once I'd already animated against a green screen just to make it so I could actually take away the background, which was pretty annoying. I'll tell you that, because I already used a rig. I had to mask out the shadow, I had to mask out all of the character, and in the end the green screen didn't even work properly. So it is almost loaded, I think. It's just really slow. So if nobody else is here, then everyone be sure to comment on the stream once it is over, which could be now if no one else has anything to say for a bit. I'm just trying to finish editing this video and I'll crop this part probably out of the stream at the end anyway, so you won't even be able to see that. But the questions, if anybody wants to know anything about the Hardy games. Okay, what am I about? So, a lot of stock footage on CapCut. Let me just remove the screen share and give it a minute to load by itself. I think I'll probably finish at 45 minutes unless someone joins. I was planning on doing this stream at 2 p.m. and that probably would have done better, but I couldn't do it then because I was busy. Okay, I think it may have loaded nearly, very close to being loaded. So that, and the Hardy games will take quite a while to produce, but I will eventually what's the word? Release it when 10 episodes are finished. I'll release them maybe even a week early on my Patreon for paid £1 members, or $1 even, and like 80p a week early maybe, because I'm gonna have already made the next ones. So I'll do that very early. But it does appear that nobody else is going to join. I don't even know why the stream did so poorly. I suppose nobody really cares about the Hardy games anymore because it is old news or whatever, but it is still coming back and hopefully it will still do all right, because either way I'll try to actually brand it well so it doesn't completely flop as expected. But if nobody else has anything to ask or say, then I will end the stream in just a minute. So yeah, the filter doesn't work properly because it filters the entire thing and not just, as you can see, it filters the entire screen and not just the character. But I might still use it anyway because it makes it look more spooky. So thanks to JG Animation Studios, Traveling Stud, DH Smash Bros, Gaming Studios, and Crazy Boy 608, and Multiversal Stop Motions, and Ratchetzilla for joining the stop motion. If anyone was planning on joining but couldn't because I changed the time, sorry about that, and I will see you guys hopefully, unless the stream does. Anyway, yeah, never mind. See you guys next time. I'm not uploading a video today because it's not finished yet, but I will upload it one next week, and I'll have another one hopefully ready. So yeah, the next week's video is going to be pretty good. Be sure to look out for that one. Goodbye, and